Usually with video editing softwares, if you're going to create a new project that is similar to a previous one, you have to create some sort of template, something that you can just keep copying and repeating so that you always have your assets inside of it. DaVinci actually has a feature just for that, so you don't need to resort to creating anything apart from creating a new project. We're going to use the power bins. Let me show you. Okay, so we're here in the edit page, and you can see that I have here the text and those effects that we created in some of the previous lessons. So I showed you that it was possible to send all of these inside the media pool so that you could reuse it in the same project but in another place. But what if I told you that you can actually use it also in other projects? And to do that, all you need to do is come up to here to these three dots on the media pool and be sure that you have Show Power Bins activated. It's just going to open this panel over here on the left, in which you can create all sorts of folders and categories that you like, and you can keep all assets that you are repeatedly going to use inside here. So for example, I have some YouTube things here like logos, the name, subscribe buttons, and all this kind of stuff. I have some sound effects, some film grain effects, and these are all color coded here to make it even easier to find. Okay, so let's say that I really liked the way that we implemented that blurry panel on the left in one of the previous lessons, this adjustment clip over here. What I can do is I can bring this inside my media pool. So let's just drag it over here to the media pool. Let's give it another name. So for example, blurry panel. Okay, and now to be able to have this in every single project I create in the future, all I have to do is drag this inside one of the folders that I have here in the power bins. So maybe let's put it in the visual effects. And then it's just going to be available over here, and I can just drag and drop it wherever I want. It's going to come also with the name already implemented there. And wherever it appears, you can see that it's making its magic over there. This is by far the best way to keep assets that you're going to reuse in new projects. Let's take a look, and I'm going to tell you also where you can get some of these. So mainly in the folder called YouTube here on my power bins, you're going to be able to see all of these assets related to the channel. I've got this opening title, these lower thirds with my name and the Instagram handle, this cool subscribe to YouTube animation. There is also this Instagram subscribe button, and this here is the end card. You can find many of these in websites like Pixabay, Motion Array, and Vato, or just by Googling YouTube free assets. But also with the knowledge that you've got from the previous lessons, you might even be able to create some of these on your own. I think the only one that you can resource to what's inside of DaVinci Resolve already are the lower thirds, the ones in which you put your name and your Instagram handle or any kind of social media handle that you want to emphasize. There are some pretty good ones here. All you need to do is search for lower third. Now, a pro tip about the end screen. So you can download it from one of the websites that I mentioned before, or create your own, but you have to keep in mind that YouTube allows you to showcase a new video for people to click for up to 20 seconds by the end of a video. Now, I've seen many studies of people saying that just having the end screen with the new video over there can be a little bit of compromising the retention on the video because no one's gonna stay that long watching nothing. So my recommendation to you is that you can use the end screen, but also keep you talking at the same time on one part of the screen. Like this one I have here, for example, in which you got the frame on the left where the suggested YouTube video is going to pop over, but you can also use this space over here to include a talking head video, just saying the final considerations and telling people to click on this video and continue watching videos on the channel. Okay, so by now you have all the information necessary to finish editing this video so that we can export it and upload it to YouTube. In the next lesson, we're going to take a look at the differences between DaVinci Resolve Free and DaVinci Resolve Studio, about the features that might be useful to someone creating videos for the internet, for YouTube specifically, so that you can decide by yourself if it's worth it or not. And right after, we'll export the video.